Mm, thank you. And can you tell us a little bit about Afrofrontierism and how does this narrative work with or against the idea of those seeking refuge, as Black Demites have sometimes been understood?
Refuge is black folks did seek refuge. However, the simple telling of seeking refuge is that that's all it was. What kind of refuge? So, for example, refuge in Chavez County for Black folks. Well, generally there wasn't a Jim Crow laws, so Black folks who maintained a life as a servant, a porter, or cook, something like that, had a good chance of living a fairly good life. Some Blackdomites did that, signed the paperwork, and then never decided to build Blackdom and lived a happy life in Roswell. Well, I think they lived a happy life. They did it for 30 years in Roswell. Albert Hubert did that. He signed the Articles of Incorporation in 1903, and you never see him again in Blackdom on paperwork. But the idea, right, right, he helped to perpetuate the idea, the ambition. He had the ambition, or at least the thought of it.
Mm. And within your work, you use the term borderlands to possibly mean the physical space where the US and the territory of New Mexico met. What imagery, ideas, and ideology, besides the division of land, does the term borderlands signify for you?
Lately, it's been the border between freedom and sovereignty. Borderlands has many definitions that as you've kind of alluded to. I use it for the purposes of Black history to take us out of the racialized skin color and talk about a consciousness of folks. Um, Borderland studies is its own thing, other than other than Black history. So when I use Borderlands as a historian who's talking about Black history, the imagery it has a duality, and that duality has been talked about by people like Du Bois and so on. A double consciousness. If you're in Roswell and you're a Black Demite, you may be just a cook, a maid, or a porter. But you go to Blackdom and you're a co-founder, you're a police officer, you're a landowner, you're a landlord, and that's only 20 miles away from Roswell. So that border it comes in many fashions in Chavez County.
Hmm.